Hey everybody, how's it going? Yogurt here, hope you're all doing well, having a great whatever it is for you, being excellent to each other, whatnot, all that happy shit. Yes, it is Friday, it is New Year's Eve, happy New Year's Eve to everyone. It is morning of New Year's Eve for me, but for others I am sure it is later in the day. I'm sure for some people it's already New Year's Day. Sorry, trying to adjust my microphone here since I moved. But anyway, how is everybody this fine New Year's? Everybody having a good one? Hanging in there? I know I'm hanging in there. I have a working sink and dishwasher, so that's exciting as all hell. It's not completely installed, but I can use it, which is nice, because I haven't had a kitchen sink, dishwasher, or any of that for a couple months now. So yeah, really, really excited for that. Beyond that, I don't seem to be getting worse, so that's good. Health-wise, yeah, so I'm doing well. And hope you all are as well. And I'm excited to be getting back to Valhalla. I love the Ascent. I love this game. I'm also just kind of curious to see how this arc's going to work out, because, I mean, you never know what this game's going to do to us. Sometimes things go just tragically wrong, in very unexpected ways. Sorry, I feel like the light's being weird. Is that better? That's better. Okay. I feel like that needs to... There we go, that's better. Alright. On with the game! I have to switch the game. There we go. And you have me audio, you have game audio. We have video. Good morning, Buffy. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Heard Taz going nutty. Wasn't sure if that's because the Granite people were here or other reasons. Namely, it's Taz, so it could be absolutely nothing at all. Because she's just wildly fond of barking. Everything sounds and looks good. Thank you, thank you. Much appreciated. Always good to know. They're not here, you'd set up gates and she was freaking out. Ah, well that explains it too. That's right. So there were these two. So do I want to talk to him first or talk to him first? Never know when it's... Well, of course, name put forward as a worthy successor to the late Hunter blah blah. Eivor sets out to visit the Thin in a bid to get to know him better. Devastated, get him ready for the Shire move. I feel like I need to talk to him. I feel like I should talk to Algar first. You'll give him to 11, then call him. That makes sense. Probably doesn't matter which one I do first. In the end. I feel like if I do this, it's gonna push things forward. If I do this, then I have some... I can get it, you know, I can do it. That sounded stupid. I knew what I meant. Discombobulated this morning, because since our kitchen's mostly back, the fridge and mini fridge are now in the kitchen where they should be, where they originally were, but since we've been in the house, they might have actually spent more time in the wrong places than in the right places, namely in the living room. So I'll be in the kitchen and I'll be going to get something from one of the fridges, and I'll be kind of looking at them in the kitchen, but still like instinctively going to walk to the living room because I'm used to them being there, and then I'll catch myself, but then I'll just like stop standing there frozen, like, wait, where am I going? What am I doing? Something's not computing. It's like my brain just gets paralyzed for a moment, and then I have to figure it out. Now, mind you, this fridge just got moved back into the actual kitchen last night while I was streaming by Buffy, so, well, the guys that were working on it, and she moved the mini fridge, they moved the big fridge. Losing my train of thought, because it's also, again, it's mimicking a head cold, so, but getting the brain fog on top of it, which isn't helping. But yeah, so it's like I finished last night and had a little bit of time with the fridges, so it makes sense, it's just throwing me off completely. No, I'm not complaining about things being back to where they should be, by the way. Just complaining about my idiocy. Flanking room. More Roman artifacts. Alright, that should be everything. So I'm not currently using anything that's upgraded to the next crazy interior. I could use Basm's sword instead of the spear again. Increase attack when parrying. Increase speed after a dodge. Marks an enemy on hit. Yep. Yeah, I can't put that in anything yet. Balls. Oh well. Might upgrade that. I have 35 fabric. Upgrade my quiver would be good too. Okay. Definitely tapped me low on iron ore, but that's alright. So now I have an extra ration slot, which will be supremely helpful. And quiver upgrade. Kinda want to do that, but I'm not going to right now. To look at the map while I was in there. Oh, okay, so he's right there. I am gonna go to him first, I suppose. That kind of settles it. Assuming I'm still persona non grata here. So need to be avoiding people. I do need to remember to visit the stables while I'm here. Can I talk to you? Has it been long enough?
A good traveler. What seek
good.
you? Perhaps I can help.
Perhaps
Where is
indeed.
the matter of my fee?
Yes, you always have a fee.
Yes, all right.
Information, пожалуйста. Um,
Now, show me your map. There is a place here.
Is it that one? Is it that one? Is it that one? Is it that one? Because I already knew a bunch. Either way. Alright. Because I could really use more of the, Which one do I need? No, wrong button. Oh, why is there an empty rune slot in there? Sort by categories, okay. I need 11 health. Don't care about fire and poison. I mean, I do, but not. Range resistance, heavy resistance, evasion, melee resistance. Okay. Armor, range damage, light resistance, melee damage. Alright, I guess. Armor to lower your health. Additional increase to critical chance. Melee resistance when hitting enemies with finishers. Additional increase to melee damage. No. Melee damage at night. Additional increase to range damage. Increase attack after a stun finisher kill. Additional stun. Don't even know why I have that. Increase armor when surrounded by more than 2 enemies. Additional increase to melee. I mean, helpful. Nothing. Increase to range damage when hitting enemies further than 20 meters away. I know. And those are all just, I can appoint them how I want them. Melee damage at night. Okay, so that's still all that stuff. Well, there's this glorious set that's increasing to armor, melee damage, and range damage when equipped. And getting hit drops a pulse that explodes after a delay. Out of curiosity. But since I don't have the whole set on, I don't get the additional increase. And then this one, I don't get... I'm not getting any of that. Doesn't appear since I've only got one set on. Kind of what I expected, you know, to some extent anyway.
Archer, where is Hunwald?
I tried to console him, but he pushed me away. I love the boy, I do. But I fear what would happen if he took his father's title. He's fragile and scattered. I saw him ride north, following the paved Roman road. To the old tall tree where he often passed time with his father, I imagine.
What devil put you up to all this deception?
I wasn't put up, Eivor. I felt compelled to carry on for the good of the Shire. Until I knew the truth.
A pretty answer for an ugly lie.
Okay, now he's all the way up there. Go there and then guess we'll do that one since it's closer. It's gonna go in geographical order. Seems to make sense to me. We'll see if it ends up making a great deal of sense when I act on it, but at the moment it seems sensible. Still not sure how I feel about the spear. I'll have to use it some more.
Please, this is a mistake. I've told you my name is not Hunwald. It's Roderick. And I've told you to shut your flappers.
Who's talking? Bounty order. This notice is a demand for the swift capture of Hunwald, son of Hunwald. Lord Hunwald has been seen in and around the kingdom after having been banished. He must now answer for his crime. Captors shall be adequately rewarded. By whom? I'm confused. Who the hell was talking? I heard them, but I don't see them anymore. I never did, unless they were the people on the horses that were riding in opposite directions.
Aid me. Be my eyes.
Don't... Does that have anything to do with them? Doesn't seem to.
Someone help! They mean to hang me for something I did not do!
You? Oh, okay.
They said a Dane would likely follow close by, and lo and behold.
So...
Be gone! Untie me, quickly!
Seems there's a bounty out on Hunwald.
Oh, he's ruffled some feathers, that much is clear. Do you know him?
I do.
Then the Lord truly is watching over me.
Right place, right time.
Thanks for saving my neck, stranger. I pray I can return the favor someday.
Me too. The false eldermancy. That's funny. Okay, why am I slow walking? Okay. The fuck's going on? Okay, now I can walk at a normal speed again. What the hell is that? Maybe I do need to find him first. No. Gonna go here first. Seems sensible because routing wise it's so my entire routing wasn't more sensible since the roads didn't take me from the mystery event to this one, and I kind of had to backtrack, but it's fine. Kind of want to see what this dude's up to before I talk to Hunwald. That's the thing. That is my reasoning for wanting to do this one first, since they're both the same power level and it's not giving me an obvious reason, or it's not telling me to do one versus the other necessarily. So this one, between routing and then also I just want to know what he has to say and see what he's about if I can. Can't decide if I think he's up to no good or if he's alright. Assassinate the Billhook. He can be found at his villa at the foot of the wall near Lincoln's Town Hall in Lincolnshire. Platinus Havelock the Billhook. Havelock came to Lincolnshire as a young man with a great heathen army. A member of the order, recognized Havelock's quick and ruthless intelligence and introduced him to the Crozier. As apprentice to the Crozier, Havelock gained stature and experience. So that's this guy, and that's where he is. And sire, a rotund fellow named Havelock met here to arrange payment to the soldiers' camp for various services. He claimed you would not be distressed by this. Used an unusual name with the soldiers, the Billhook. Very odd. In any case, everything has been left as they found it. If there is any problem, you can find Havelock in Lincoln. His villa abuts the fortification along the town hall. Your servant Gil, so... Who's the note actually to is the thing. Sire, a rotund fellow named Havelock met here to arrange payment to the soldiers' camp for various services. Claimed you would not be distressed by this. So I trust Elfgard. What is this guy's nameless now? Elfgard's journal. The Danes in Grimsby are some of the most agreeable I've met. Merchants at heart. Like me, they are incapable of passing up a good deal. Perusing their wares has awarded me a great understanding of their culture and what they value, and I suspect it is the same for them. The better we get to know one another, the smoother the trade talks. I can see this partnership thriving for a long time to come. But...
Eivor, welcome to my estate, old friend.
Old friend?
Thane Alfgar. It's an impressive amount of land you oversee.
Quite right. I often get lost swimming to my island in this flowing sea of wheat.
You said you had something to show me when we last spoke. What did you mean?
I Yes, I did. Observe. This fine specimen belonged to our beloved Ealdorman Hunbeort before his untimely passing.
Okay.
He left it here when we last hunted together. I now wish you to have it.
Yes, why are you...
If this belonged to the Ealdorman, shouldn't it go to Hunwald next?
I suppose so. But I thought you a more fitting recipient. You'd know how to use it. Now, take it and come hither. I have a rousing hunt planned for the two of us. Leave aside talk of politics and shire moats. Let us enjoy the fruits of my land together.
He's up to something.
We're hunting or fruit picking?
Both, if you like. Whatever you fancy. I'm generous with the yields of my estate, as you will see.
It's either buttering me up or... I do want to see the bow. I can tell he's buttering me up or setting me up for a trap. Priest is stunned when hitting weak points. Yeah. It's nothing. It's nothing spectacular.
A great bear has been badgering my estate for weeks. I must do away with it, if only to prevent a future tragedy.
You brought me here to hunt a bear.
Yes, and I'm so pleased you agreed to come. I suspect you know better than most that I have what it takes to lead this shire. Though its line of kings is all but ended, the people of this land still teems with life, with promise. But today, the shire languishes. It needs the guidance of new blood.
Like me.
I'm sorry?
I'm the definition of new blood. It may be I should put my name in for Ealdorman.
Ah,
Ah, there it is, that dark sense of humor. Blunt as a hammer, eh? Like the one carried by your thunder god. I don't recall the name.
Go on.
What I mean to say is, I enjoy the company of your people. Or people like you. What little I've seen of them. And I don't care what stuffy fools like Herefriv and Hunwald say. You Danes are damn decent people. Not dense at all.
Kind of you to notice.
I remember when the
Indeed.
Danes first arrived, not long ago. The locals were terrified.
Are we hunting Alfgar? Or is it your hope that I'll braid your hair?
Hunting, definitely! The bear's lair should be nearby.
yeah, I'm trying to figure out... Is he just trying to gain my favor so I'll vote for him if I even get a vote? Or is he setting me up for a trap?
Ah, my old friend Grim. How wonderful to see you here. What a pleasant surprise.
What surprise? I came as you requested.
Yes, and how is Grimsby? How are all the other Danes?
I can't speak for all Danes, but I am well, and itching for a hunt as you made plain in your message this morning.
Yes, that's right. Very good. Speaking of Danes, I'd like to introduce you to Eivor. Perhaps you know each other as one Dane to another.
Don't be frightened, Grim, but I believe Alfgar has arranged for us to meet.
Oh, goodness, I've been discovered. But it's nothing untoward, I promise. I'm an honest man, and I believe that all people should live together in harmony. That's all.
Hey, Eivor. Did he lure you here as well with the promise of a hunt?
Yes.
Hunting a bear. That's the point of all this. We're hunting, I promise.
There's a cave just up the hill there. Seems a likely place for a lair.
If the beast is as large as Alfgar claims, it'll take all three of us to bring it down.
No, just me.
Let's get a new fur cloak, shall we?
But the question is, what
All manner of beasts in
is
this forest.
this asshole
If
up
we don't find the
to?
bear, we'll find something worth our supper.
I have a divine rule over the land on my estate. God shall provide. Have no worry.
Yeah, I'm not worried about not finding an animal specifically in and of itself. I'm worried about what trap you have set for me. A, and B, what the other guy has to do with it.
This is the threshold of a beast's home. There's no doubting that. That's not a bear. Wolves.
Yes, wolves.
Wolves everywhere, and not a bear in sight.
So.
Eivor, there's something you'll want to see here.
Is that? That's smoke! My God! My estate is burning like a twig!
Soon to be a sea of fire.
Eivor! You're skilled enough, and I can't tell you how to handle this, but please! By God, help me with this!
I'm in this fight with you. A clutch of puny Mercians don't frighten me.
Okay. I didn't see this coming. I still think it's a trap for me.
I should be cautious around here.
Really?
You're like a lame mule!
Off guard still.
We keep our wits about us. Burn this gentleman down! Push through the person! No!
Guess I need to protect him.
God damn you!
Dude's dead. Are the attackers cleared out, like, completely? I guess. This whole thing is very odd. Like, I'm a little bit perplexed. Who are they attacking? Oh, him. Didn't see me. I think that's everybody now. So the granite guy is still at home and will be here for at least 45 minutes. Sorry, honey. Yeah, this whole thing's very confusing.
The men who would see you burn are dead. Let's get these fires out.
Agreed. What a mess. A sea of ashes. I thank you, Eivor, for doing what you could.
You're a man of many riches, Ealdgar. You can rebuild.
To be sure. But I do not look forward to the toil. Sweet Lord in heaven! The bear is returned!
Ah!
Help us, someone! Away, beast! Away! You won't come me any longer!
Ealdgar, careful!
Okay, the bear is dead. Which I assume, even though it wasn't on the mission list, was something to do? Since it was attacking
There,
people.
you see? Didn't I promise you a rousing hunt? Brilliant! Simply brilliant!
Is that it? Okay, I'm a little lost on the purpose of that particular quest. I mean, I get it on one hand, it's, we didn't get to know him much better because the whole thing was weird. It's like he was buttering us up or setting us up for a trap, and then his farm gets burned. Clearly he was up to something and lying, I just don't know why. It certainly didn't work out for him, it doesn't seem, unless something else is going on deeper and I just haven't figured it out yet. Which is possible. So I think this is gonna get me where I wanna go. Okay. So I didn't actually want those. I would actually like that though. That would be good too. And I can continue to work my way up and around there. Which then might get me there. Because I'm not sprint bash. Alright, so we'll go there and then there. Actually, I don't want to call my mount just yet. I find it unlikely that there's no, like, actual loot here at his
Have a look.
farm. Although apparently not much. Yo, Sir No, how are you, buddy? Happy New Year's Eve. I hope you're doing well. How's your day treating you? Highways follow road not available. There are very clearly roads, I'm on one. Which is why the people shouldn't be all freaking out that I'm riding through the road that they're standing in the middle of. You're good, thanks. I'm doing pretty good. COVID doesn't seem to be getting worse, so again, just like a head chest cold, which, you know, unpleasant, but not the worst thing in the world. Suspect I'd probably try and feel worse if I tried to do a hell of a lot of physical activity or anything, but so that's good. I'm playing Valhalla, enjoying myself, hanging out with my friends. I am good. Have you been up to anything today yet for New Year's Eve, or have any New Year's Eve plans? Who are you? Thank you, Noel, thank you. Looks like somebody got held for review. No, it's just another spammer. Okay, so I'm in an area I probably shouldn't be. Okay, well that's inconvenient. No, just a few drinks at home, decided to stay in this year again like last. You know, that's not a bad call. I mean, we're staying in this year. Obviously I have to because I'm quarantining and I can't be around anybody, so...
Every time a crow flies past, they think Odin's watching them, making sure they live manly lives.
They make oaths. Find it. Back when I was an hostage.
These angelic
It's entirely possible we would have been staying in anyway, just because... I don't know. Speaking of which, Buffy, you need to get whatever you want to be drinking for this evening. I'm gonna come back in here at nighttime. Can I meditate here? Yes, I can. Buffy, you good? Just wait on the grounded people to come fix the issues we have yet. And then, as she reiterated, we're staying in multiple reasons. Biggest one is I have COVID. Yeah. Which kind of precludes us from going anywhere, unfortunately. Well, I shouldn't say unfortunately, it's not like, I mean, we're also kind of okay with not going anywhere. I think. You don't see me.
That reminds me.
That reminds me, oh, never mind.
Getting very friendly with my woman. May happen.
That brings up old memories of Barber. We used to love patrolling the back end of the village. The gropium was cheap and the ale plentiful.
Not so many ways we can make the evenings more interesting out here. At least we've got some food.
Not sure about you lot. I'd rather shag a bear than tickle a Dane. There's no doubting which is the fiercer.
Where's the lad?
They'd rather shag a bear than a Dane? That's pretty bad. Bear with me, I gotta blow my nose.
It's goat droppings I find work best for me. As soon as they're on, I feel healthy, head to toe.
We really need somebody old wisdom these days. I always make sure to invoke Woden, just in case. Even after applying leeches.
These sciences go over my head, honestly.
That and a good course of leeches. I've done my knife.
Alright.
Damn.
Wouldn't be the first time I'd heard the like, but I always say a blood
Who saw
offering,
me?
a few prayers can't fail. Foolish as
No? Before I forget.
terrible.
Worked out a lot better than I would have expected. Oh yeah, there was a key somewhere.
Show me what lies ahead.
Because I'll no doubt need said key to get in there. The poor bear. Yeah, I would definitely feel bad for the bear. I don't think it would be willingness on the part of the bear. Or willing on the part of the bear. Then again, they might not be successful because I feel the bear could successfully say no. In a very deadly way. Okay. So I need to get the key from this dude. No, didn't want to call my mount. Just wanted to do a little whistle and get that guy's attention. Come over here. Then again, Ironbeer says yes and man tries to say no. Now that would have been better. I can see the bear being successful in that if it were so inclined. The man might not live through the experience. Okay, well, this is gonna be tricky. You cannot ring the bell because I disabled the alarm. Ha 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 ha. Stupid assholes. Did I actually lose them? Because that would be cool. I mean, they're still looking for me, but... No, he's coming to me. I think. No, he's not. He's just generally going that way. That guy's still stuck over there. You just gonna, stand there and be a pain in the ass? I mean, seems like that's the case. If he did, he'd probably wish he hadn't, to be honest. Very true, Noel, very true. I can't disagree with that at all. Huzzah! Now I just need that dude to go somewhere else. Okay, so that's just a soldier or a townsfolk.
What see you, old friend?
There we go. Alright, door, you can close at any time. There we go. Snickle. This window seems like it should be able to break it or something. Guess not. Thought I saw something else around here, maybe not. Just out the front door. So what will be your drink of choice this evening, Noel? Or will there be multiples? I mean, multiple different things. Wasn't sure if it was going to end up hurting them or not.
Better have a look.
Wasn't concerned
Let's
either way,
keep our
really.
wits about us. Better keep my eyes open.
You should go look somewhere else. I'm trying not to kill you guys.
You have to say, all this religious nonsense of theirs does make them fearless in battle, though. Bloody infidel heathens.
Would our God accept a bargain? If I slit a bullock's throat and pray for the Danes to leave? Didn't Abraham do that kind of thing?
We have to pray our men to make more of them to our Lord's eternity.
Who actually saw me? I'm unclear about that. Doesn't really matter. I'll get away from him. It's just... Okay, so it's not like there's any reason I can't kill him. Since I want to read that note. Oh well, I almost made it without killing people, but not quite. I tried. Where's my mouse? Just checking something. Alright, that's fine. Anyway, Noel, you've got some ginger wine for tonight. And then me, can I have some? Let's see. Ginger wine. I've never had ginger wine. I know ginger beer. And interesting. I can't have it. Well, I mean, from the COVID perspective, I probably shouldn't either, but I just can't drink because for one reason or another, it's partly medications, but just alcohol and I don't get along very well anymore. So who the first one here was it? You know, so if you can blow your smithereens. I'm trying to unhide ancient. Pin. I cannot unhide the message. I know. I assumed you were trying to remove the bot. So, ancient. Apologies, Buffy was trying to block the bot above you and accidentally hid your message, and it won't let me unhide it for some reason. That's dumb. So I'll read it. So Ancient was asking, so who the first one here was it? You know, If so, can I blow you up to smithereens? It was not Noel, it was actually Buffy. But from the perspective of people that play 76, Noel was the first one here. And welcome to chat, Ancient. Welcome, welcome. Hey Mogani Shamala, I really enjoyed Odyssey. I think I got it for $20 when I played it a couple years ago. And yeah, I got countless hours out of that game, and it's actually the first Assassin's Creed game I played. I really enjoyed it. And it's what made me really want to get Valhalla, which is obviously what I'm playing now. So I would highly recommend getting Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Personally, I enjoyed it. I played it on PlayStation. It played really well. I had a ton of fun with it. And welcome to chat and the channel. Let me know if you end up picking it up, because I highly recommend, like I was saying. Lord Hunwald's banishment. This notice is to inform you of the indefinite expulsion of Lord Hunderbolt's son from Lincoln. Lord Hunwald was sent away from the city yesterday, a decision he readily disputed. This, coupled with his actions, suggests he will ignore this ruling and attempt to return to Lincoln. If seen, Lord Hunwald is to be apprehended at once and brought before the council to answer for his transgressions. Anyone caught sheltering Lord Hunwald will face, at minimum, prolonged imprisonment. Thanks, you'll buy it to start your 2022? Yeah, grats. I highly recommend it. I'm actually looking forward to doing the crossover, because I got a little bit behind in this game, so I'm doing some live streams to, you know, catch the main story up so I can play the crossover between this and Odyssey, because that should be super cool. I got a couple of friends that have played it already, and they said it was cool. Also, Happy New Year's Eve. And welcome to the channel. Come on, Phobos 2, where are you? The poet and I didn't know it. Ah, there you are. Nope. Mount. There we go. Okay, follow the road. There we go. Somebody saw me there, but it's alright. I just tried to buy anything, did I? No. Thought maybe I did, but I didn't.
These woods, Father. Oh, these woods. I remember the days we spent here together. Here, upon this spot. Ducking and hiding through the rushes. With bow and arrow, chasing rabbits and squirrels.
Listen to him for a second.
1,000 arrows I fired and 100 trees I bled. But not a single animal could I catch. All of them fled.
Ah, it's a poem. But yes, welcome. And I'd be remiss in my streaming duties if I didn't say, you know, click the like, click subscribe, that way you get notified anytime I go live or post new episodes. Currently doing this,
Hello?
Gears 5.
Eivor?
Phasmophobia.
Is that you?
The Ascent. Doing Horizon Forbidden West as soon as it comes out. Same with God of War Ragnarok. I'll be playing, this is on PC, I'll be playing those on PS5.
Eivor, what a pleasant surprise. Would you drink with me?
Hunwald.
I think you've had enough.
Come, sit. Stay with me a while and contemplate... Contemplate
There you go.
the view.
Be easy with your grief, Hunwald. If you're not careful, it's a poison you'll bear in your blood for the rest of your life.
No need to worry. For I have found the antidote for it.
Hey, Anmita. Welcome, welcome. How are you,
Do
buddy?
not gorge on grief, nor give in to sadness. But let your aching love light the mead of your eyes, and lead you to triumph.
That is quite lovely. My father would have liked you. He liked all those who could swing a sword and speak a verse with ease.
That would describe Eivor. I'm doing pretty well, Anmita, thanks. Streaming, hanging out with my friends, so doing well, and thankfully my COVID seems to be hanging at a pretty light phase, so I'm not going to complain. And I have a working kitchen sink and dishwasher, which is just all kinds of exciting after 2 months of not having it. You have no idea how awesome it is to actually have I mean, most people know how it is to have it, but you don't really appreciate the awesomeness of a kitchen sink. Take out the dishwasher even, just a kitchen sink. Yeah. You're well, you finally caught up one of your streams, you always see the notifications quite late. Ah, nice, thank you. Yeah, same, I always try and catch yours and it's like over, and yeah, the notifications for YouTube are pretty bad, same with Twitch. Twitch are better than YouTube, I think, in terms of a timely fashion, but not as much. Yes, yes, good Happy New Year to everyone, if I forgot anybody. Let me catch back up here. Yeah,
He
sure.
had a large heart and a love for his people. I think I would have liked him too.
He and I used to wander up this way all the time. He would take me hunting, and I would catch the most wretched little things if I caught anything at all. I was a rubbish hunter. But he always said he was proud. Each and every time.
It's a good dad.
A toast.
Rust. I think to his father seems to be the best thing. And to anyone I haven't asked yet, any New Year's plans? Mugni, I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Any New Year's plans for you and Mita? I know Noel is staying in. Ancient, you have any New Year's plans? I think to his father's the most appropriate, or him.
To your father, Lord Hunbeorth of Lincolnshire. He may have dwindled from this world in death, but in life he was as stalwart as this tree.
A wise old oak. Yes.
Skull!
Skull. And then my father says it's the right goat, but it's the wrong end.
Oh god. That goes with our bear talk from earlier. See you in a little bit, Noel.
Oh, my Swanborough loves that one. She has a great sense of humour, my lady love. Father would have liked her.
Right. Your Dane lady love. She sounds lovely. Too lovely to be real.
You know what? We should visit her. We should go to Grimsby. Yes, there's no time to lose.
Does she
After
actually
you.
exist? I was wondering that myself. Ancient, you're nuking New Year's. There you go, that's a
Nothing
plan.
like drinking and riding to jostle your troubles away.
And the contents of your gut.
Nita, your first plans to find a job?
Before I
and
let
you
it
don't
pass,
know what?
Hunwald. I
Yeah,
spoke
I'm on
with
that mission
Algar
too.
before this. He gifted me a weapon of your father's. Should I find that odd?
I'm not sure. They often went hunting together, so it's not strange that he should have something of my father's.
You do not want it yourself? As a memento mori?
No. You're better suited to such gifts. I'm a talker, not a fighter. Now come and enjoy the splendor of my shire.
You Saxons and your tiny splendor. You have never seen mountains, have you? Or deep fjords like a giant's axe wound. or towering falls that steam in the dead of winter, snow sparkling like a blanket of jewels. That is splendor.
Well, if your homeland is so splendorful, why come to England at all?
You cannot grow crops on a blanket of jewels.
Very
Practicality.
I'll admit, your countryside does take the breath away.
Take my
so,
breath
quite so.
away.
I love this land. And should I follow my father's footsteps, I shall do my solemn duty to protect her. I know many think me foolish, inexperienced, but I would ask that they judge me by my future hopes, not my past reputation.
What was that?
Birds, Eivor! Has no one told them today is a day of grief?
Shh! Quiet.
I see someone up ahead. Yep,
Stop
thought
here.
so.
Something isn't right. I'll find the trouble before it finds us.
Yeah. They weren't so subtle about their hiding.
Hide or fight, Hunwald! Now!
Father, give me strength to survive.
Come on, get on the tree bridge that's so readily given to me here. Aha, motherfucker!
Futile! Your doom comes!
Is there another one? Yes. Come on, shoot me again. Prick. Is there, sounds like there's another one. Where is he? God damn it.
Getting away! There!
A whole lot of these assholes. Is that Hunwald down there? Probably. Get up.
You won't have my blood. Not today.
I think they've already had some of your blood, they just won't get all of it. When they get your blood, they won't get your life. Freedom! Alright, let me catch up on chat real quick. Back to your first plan, finding a job. Yeah, I'm on the same mission myself to find a job. I meant more your plans for New Year's Eve, like this evening. Did you have anything going on? Is more where I was going with that. But yeah, oh, you need a new computer? Did yours die, or is it just not up to snuff and you need an upgrade? No, I'm not in a DLC yet. I'm still in the main story because I've got a few DLCs to do. I've got the Francia one, I've got the Ireland one, and I've got the new crossover one with Odyssey. But I got behind on the main story because I was doing this as a recorded series to start off. And between the move and the kitchen disaster and work being insane and some internet issues and a variety of things is all happening in close proximity, my time and ability to regularly record and edit and post wasn't there. So my stream games were more or less staying caught up, but this one wasn't, so I decided to switch it to a streaming game, at least for a while, to get caught up on the main story so I can start doing some of the DLCs, because I was just feeling behind, and plus I really like this game, and I can play much longer sessions streaming than recording. It's a much different experience. For tonight, you're not really any plans. Probably will play some Witcher 3, currently on your 5th playthrough. Nice, nice, nice. I love that game myself. Watching Season 2 of The Witcher has me jonesing to play the game again, but I'm like, I can't. I just played it on stream. I finished it. It was actually the first stream game I did when I did the channel, so I finished it, I mean, several months ago now, but it hasn't even been a year, so I can't play it again now. But that's awesome. I'll have to come in and I'll try and watch. Welcome back, Noel. Your computer's not working so good now, and sometimes it crashes, so you need a new one. Okay, well, at least it's not dead. I mean, that sucks, yes, but I'm glad to hear it's not actually dead, and you're, you know, dead in the water, can't game or anything, because that would be unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. And okay, so on this note, I believe I need a quick BRB myself. Sorry, Noel, I know you just got back. But nature calls, so before we get on with this, I need to do that, since we're an hour and 20 in. So if everyone will excuse me for 5-6 minutes, I will be back. I will leave you with a tune, as always, and be back here in just a few. Don't go anywhere. If you do, you know, come back. And I'm back. Welcome. Welcome to anyone who is new since I came in. Also to anyone who's not interested, I'm about to drop a link in chat to Discord I share with my buddy Escape the Mind Productions, also another good channel. And that's the best place to, you know, get notified when I go live, post a new video or any of that kind of stuff. Thank you for the welcome back, Noel. Also pop a link to my Twitter. If you follow that, I also post when I go live or post new videos, and I'm pretty good about both of them. Discord's probably the most reliable. Yeah. I'm back on with the story. Oh, I'm supposed to speak, but I'm also... Hang on one moment. I need to scroll up and chat for a second and look at something. Also, Mugni. Again, tell me if I'm pronouncing that wrong. Do let me know how you like Odyssey once you start playing it, because I'm interested to hear. Ancient, you're spanking Nolan blames it on Grey. Ah!
That's twice they tried to kill you, Hunwald.
And twice failed.
We had luck, but if you're not more careful, they will succeed. Someone in Mercia wants you dead, and they'll kill anyone in the way to see it done.
Yes, including my dear Swanborough, my lady love. Come, let us hurry away.
I am serious, Hunwald. Are you hearing me?
Plain and clear. Follow me.
So he's insisting that she exists.
Are you sure this place is safe?
The safest spot in the Shire, yes. Here I am with a chance to be Ealdorman, but I have yet to prove myself worthy. To you, to the Shire, to her. I can do nothing without my darling lady. You've made me realize how much I've neglected her through this fatal stupor of mine.
This I must see for myself.
Kind of been wondering where she actually is. Because you would think you would have wanted his love around for some of this unfortunate business. Ah, all kinds of stuff to do here. Sorry, not trying to destroy the fences.
Thank the heavens! There she is!
Okay, it is a human. She does exist.
Hundval.
And she's happy to see him.
I'm sure you'd be dead. Why didn't you send word?
It has been far too long, my little jewel. I'm so very sorry for that.
I'm fine, my love. I wilted without you, but still I grow. And who is this?
Ah, yes. I am proud to present Eivor of the Raven clan.
Hello, Eivor. A pleasure to meet you.
And you, Swanborough. I wasn't sure what to make of Hunwald's stories, yet here you are.
Surprised to find a Dane by his side?
Kind of.
Not quite. I'm surprised to find a Saxon at yours. Hunwald seems to endear himself to all sorts.
Eivor agreed to help me find my father. But I'm afraid it hasn't gone as well as I'd hoped.
What's happened?
My father is dead. Died of a cruel disease, apparently. Then shunted off to a cellar for burial.
Oh, my love, I'm sorry.
And someone in your shire wants to make sure Hunwald follows his father to the grave.
Mm-hmm.
Let them try. I'll cut their throats.
That I
Shire moot
believe.
will soon be held. Hunwald should stay here out of sight until he can attend.
What if I left it all behind, my love? Forget my father's seat. What if I stayed here with you? Just the two of us.
It's an idea.
Hunwald, no. The Shire must be led with courage and heart. Follow in your father's footsteps and lead the Shire as he did.
She believes in him. Did we have a deal? Ah, man, what's the right call here? Decisions. Let me catch up on chat real quick. You started playing Syndicate a few days ago. So far you like it? Looks cool. I think I've seen somebody play part of that and it looked cool. I need to go back and play some of the older AC games because I've only played Odyssey and Valhalla. Because I got Odyssey on sale randomly and picked it up and ended up loving it, and then so got this. No, you're laughing, Gray. You're as bad as that perv get ancient. Oh, hold on. Hey, don't talk about Gray when he's not here to defend himself. Ancient, look who's this ancient you speak of? It's just some, random person. Alright, what do I say here? Listen to her, we had a deal, you need rest. It does need rest.
Whatever strength you lack, you have in Swanborough. Heed her advice.
Yes. If anyone can lift my spirits in time for the Shire moot, it's you, my dear.
Come inside and rest your bumbling bones.
I wasn't really on his side, but now that I've met her, I am. Because lo and behold, she is a living, breathing human, and she's
Keep
a
watch
Dane.
over that one. Men have come for him more than once.
My blade will keep him safe.
I do not doubt it.
Basically that.
The Shire moot will start soon. I should return to Lincoln to see that it goes well.
He's got a good heart. She seems to have a good heart, but she's also a Dane warrior that I think can guide him and be his strength, so I think together they could lead well. So now I'm on his side. I wasn't before, because I just don't think he would have been good for the whole thing. Noel says listen to her. Okay. Well, I did. I frequently go with the idea of listen to her. The her is often Buffy. Usually Buffy. Actually, if I'm doing the whole listen to her, it's Buffy. Now that, think about it. Like, that came out bumbling, but anyway. Anmita, you played until Unity, you only miss Origins, Odyssey, and Valhalla. Okay, so Syndicate's gonna be a replay for you then? Or once you finish that? Alright, what is around here? Because while I'm here, I may as well get it all. Letter from Hunwald, my lady love. I have gone through much trouble to ensure this letter finds you, but I needed you to know that I am all right. That I did not leave you on the wings of some change of heart. The truth is that I have been exiled for reasons I do not understand. Every inquiry I've made has fallen on deaf ears. They simply will not let me back into the city. Now I fear my father is in grave danger. Without me there, something could happen to him. I must find a way back. There is a Dane camp that has newly settled. I will be riding out in the morning to speak with their leader. My hope is that we may strike a deal. For now, I ask that you please stay out of sight. When the time is right, I will find you. We will lay together on the apple carts once again, feeding each other on the sun-kissed fields of Lincoln just long enough so that my pasty skin does not redden. Have faith in me, Hunwald. Okay, he's definitely a sweetheart. Also, apologies if you hear my dogs. I am guessing the granite guy is here. More supplies. 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 Surprise!
Follow my voice, Bjarti!
What?
Looking for someone?
My husband. He was not supposed to leave home on his own. I fear he has fallen asleep somewhere.
Fallen asleep?
Yes, a curse he has carried his whole life. At any moment, his eyes roll back and his body simply collapses.
Dangerous to be out there on his own. You think he would have gotten far?
His bag is gone. I fear he may have taken it to go fruit picking down south near the old ruins. Bjarti, where are you?
I will keep an eye out for him.
Thank you. He snores, if that helps.
Can keep an eye and an ear out for him. No, this is your first playthrough of Syndicate. You don't think you'll be able to play the other ones as your laptop won't run them? Yeah, you might need to wait for your upgrade for that. Unfortunately. Britain's journal. In 3 days' time, the fruit of the ruins south of Grimsby should be ready to pick. Grima will try to stop me, or worse, she'll insist on being in my company. I think Odin, she's a heavy sleeper. I'll go before the sun rises and return before she wakes. Okay, so ruins south of Grimsby. Get out of the get off the fire!
No!
Can you hear me?
Stop yelling for him. I told you I'd help him.
Follow my voice,
No worries,
Justy!
Buffy. I assumed it was the granite guys here. Oh, UPS dropped off the check. That's even better. Well, not even better, also awesome, however you want to say it.
Can you hear me?
Aha.
Follow my voice, Justy! I've an iron stomach and a powerful thirst.
Oh, she's the drinking challenge person.
Come on!
Got a chest. This is the store. I doubt they have anything new, but... Sorry, I didn't mean to get up on your table like that.
See my wares.
That's what I'm here for. She has a cool outfit. Oh, and cool, like, okay, so her hair is gray or white, or is it just super blonde? Because they, like, she doesn't look like she's old for gray or white hair, and obviously they weren't dyeing their hair that way, and she's got some serious guns on her, so maybe it's just super blonde, but cool outfit, different model. I like it.
You never know when this might come in handy.
It's true. Can I? Okay.
Wise of you to stock up.
Can I? There we go. I was like, there has to be a way to increase the number that I'm buying. Since I know I depleted it pretty
This could help you in your
severely.
travels. Where to replenish your stock?
It's
You
a
have
good
an eye
idea.
for craftsmanship.
Stealth headshot, sleep cloud. Increase critical chance after each hit up to 10 times. That's kind of a cool idea.
Yes,
I almost
this
wanna
is
buy
a good
that.
look.
Fire buildup, poison. Ooh.
You look
That's better
stronger
than most
already.
of what I have. Alright,
You have an amazing eye for these things.
do I?
This is the current fashion.
Probably shouldn't burn all of my money on cosmetics, but hey. I wanted some new hairstyles. In Mide, you've heard that there are so many things to do in this
You would
game.
look
Oh,
very
there are.
striking
It's
with this.
There's a ton to do in the game.
This will look very good.
Okay, I'm
This
done
is
for
a
now.
very good piece.
Burned through more money than I should
Anything
have
else?
on cosmetics. Well, in-game money, but
I must be on my way
I
now.
also gather quite
Goodbye.
a bit and have a lot, so it's not the end of the world. Oh wait, I forgot to sell her crap.
What can I get for you?
Oops. Recoup some of that money. Sell all trinkets, and which I have a lot.
You always bring the strangest things.
See, I'm back up to 6,500, so...
Finish looking around?
That, yeah, feel less bad about spending as
I'll
much
see
as
you
I did
later,
on
friend.
hair and stuff. But yeah, there's tons to do in this game. I mean, there's the actual questing, fighting. Here, I'll show you a few of the other things to do in the game apart from the actual, you know, game. How do you say it? The gameplay? No, I feel like that's stupid, but you know what I think you know what I mean. I hope you know what I mean. Before I forget, let me address these skill points, since I always forget about these things. Alright, because I'm working my way... Making my way downtown. I want to make my way there, so the most expedient way to do so. Yep, there. There. Okay, so it'll take me a few more levels, but I'll get there. Shire mode is set to begin. Votes will be cast for Hundwald, Alfgar, and Herefrith, but only one can be elected Ealdorman. There can be only one. Well, I still don't trust Alfgar. I don't really know about Herefrith. Oh yeah, I don't trust him at all, so Hundwald's the man. He's the only one I think should get the job, so to speak. So he's gonna move the cabinets that Marco didn't touch. He says that is the easiest thing to do. Okay. I guess, are you okay with that? For instance, in most
Join me for a game of
new
Orlog.
towns and stuff, there is Orlog to play, which is a dice game. It's a lot
Orlog.
of fun.
I'm interested.
Come, join me for a game or two.
I really enjoy it. He's worried that it'll break the corner granite if he pulls it out. I mean, that's a fair concern. I'm willing to let him try. I don't see any issue with it. I mean, the worst case is... I mean, if he screws anything up, it's on them to fix it anyway. So it's not, you know...
Let's begin.
All right then.
At least it'll get the oven in. Sorry, if anybody doesn't know, Buffy also happens to be my wife, and we have a kitchen... I don't want to call it a remodel, because... the kitchen was perfect and had been remodeled right before we bought the house, and we didn't want to change anything about it, but then there was an incident with water and ruining everything, and so our kitchens had to be completely redone, exactly as it was. And it's almost done, so, yeah. What's this new one that I got? Reroll 2 dice. I might change that out. For his gift, add to the total of whichever die face is in the majority. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. But so this is Orlog. It's a dice game. It's a lot of fun, so I'll kind of do my best to explain how to play it as I'm going. I always pick heads. So I go first, so I roll my dice. These are god favors, so they're special powers. But to use them you need the right number of god favor tokens, which I'll show you what those are in a while. So there's the different dice. This is a ranged attack. This is block a ranged attack. This is a block melee, and axe would be a melee attack. This means you steal their god favor tokens that they get, and having a box around it means you get one god favor token per, so I'm going to keep both of those. And you usually want to keep most of those, but you also want to have a fairly offensive strategy, because here's the number of hits you can take, and it's turn-based. So obviously you need to get rid of all their stones first. Back had to reload Firefox. No worries, Noel. I know how that goes. Sometimes it likes to back the streams up on people. Does it to me too. So I completely understand. Alright, so he's blocking that. He'll block that arrow. But... So to start off, he's gonna block. He's got 3 arrow blockers. Got 2, so he's gonna block. I'm gonna block his 1 axe. I'm gonna get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 god favor tokens. He's also gonna get 5. I'm gonna take 2 from him. He's gonna take 2 from me, so I'm gonna land with 5. So the only one I can use is Thor's Strike, because that'll deal 2 damage. If I want to. Or I can save them for a bigger attack later, which I'm going to do. Like, if I have 8, I can do 5 damage. Plus I can heal myself for blocks if I need to. Yeah. Oops, I shouldn't have had 2 heals in there, that's fine. So you have this resolution phase, where everything plays out. And obviously it's turn-based, so I went first.
This will do.
Okay. Man, this one didn't go great for me in terms of getting him. I only have 1 that I'm getting. Oh, nope, 2. But I'm stealing 3 from them. They're getting 1, so they're getting 1, 2, 3. So really, they're only getting 1. No, I'm getting 3. Okay, so I'll be able to do that. Let's see. That's gonna get blocked. One of those is gonna get through. 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so in the end, I'm gonna get 3. Now, if I had miscalculated that, and I didn't have enough, then I would have just lost all those God Favor tokens and it would have done nothing. So that sucks. I also need to be mindful of he's got a big stack over there. He's got 7 of them. It's not a huge stack, but... I want to do something about that. And also replenish mine.
Go easy on me, will ya?
No! Why would I go easy on you? I want to win. So right now I'm getting 3... I'm getting 6, but I'm only getting 1. It's not going horribly for me, so I'm gonna get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 from them. So I'm gonna have 7 total. And let's see, they're gonna get 4 damage through, I'm gonna get 2 damage through. Do I burn them now and deal 2 more damage? Or save them? I'm gonna save them. Shit. No, it tied us up, so we'll be okay, and I have 7 God Favor tokens, so I'm not in bad shape at this point. Though that sucks. Just to get some aggression out there. Alright, so 2 axes are getting through to them. The arrow's not. They're taking 3, I'm taking 1 back. Okay. This is a rough one, so I've got 7. That'll give me 8. I'm gonna lose 4, so I'll only have 4. Shit.
The defeat is imminent.
Not quite. Buffy, the stove is in and he will drill for the RO tap. He says he does not put the cock to hold the sink. I'm sure the Roy's team can do that next week with the blacksmith. Oh yeah, I'm sure. That's no big deal. That's good news. Okay. Don't like how many they have, but...
No, no, no!
Yep. see how this plays out.
Interesting.
Okay, so they're gonna get 2 damage on me. I'm gonna get 2 damage on them. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna have 5. Just for good measure. And I win.
Good game.
Since it's turn-based and goes in order, I knew I was gonna win right there. Nope, I've had enough.
Another time, perhaps.
So there's also that to do. There's also the drinking games, which I don't like, because I'm terrible at them, so I'm not gonna do that one. There's flighting, which is kind of like a rap battle of sorts, which is fun. Is there anything else around here before I leave? Whatever that is.
Today might be your lucky day, Dane.
It already was, thank you. The Rigosaur, page 9, the death of the one who heard voices. One day Rig awoke on the longship and stared out at the coast. He consulted the old skull that once sang to him, then turned his head to his shipmates. "We dock here," he said. He walked onto the pier and smiled. This was the city of Constantine, the majestic Miklagard. There we go. There he met many different people, and for a time Rig was lively once again and learned much, communing with God and old warriors from different sets. The voice remained and instructed him he must confront a man with the mark in the House of the Shadows. He was to kill him or else he would be killed by him. He returned from the House of the Shadows with blood on his body and refused to answer any questions, though he did say, "I have come before my time. I was born too early and I am alone, without my father, without my friends." None understood the meaning of this statement. Rig then set out to return home by way of the Rusland. During this time, he grew angrier with every flutter of our sails. "My mind will be moved on, it must be preserved. I have seen it. My last fate is to live again in the hall of my father until he should come again." Whatever Rig meant by this grand idea, it was not to be. Some days later, he was dead. We found him hunched over a goblet with a sword through his heart. Solveig came to his side, weeping. "Please don't let him have died with no scroll, no word in his name." In the corner of the same room stood a snickering woman who looked like a goat. "I am the sister of Bali, daughter of Hadon. I have tracked you for 1,000 moons to have this moment. Now I can return to Trondheim as queen of my people, vindicator of my blood. I will let you live so you can give him an honorable death." Then she left, and I sat down to write Rig's saga. Collecting all kinds of artifacts. So, and I'll try and point out other different things going on in the game. Because there's also river raids, which is an entirely different thing. But there's a lot to do. And I haven't really even scratched the surface of some of it, like the river raids, as an example. Okay, I can't just fast travel back. I need to get this synchronization point. And then that, I think, first. Otherwise I'd be annoying. So I'd be able to get back here with any ease. Is there a town called Louth in the game? Not that I am aware of. Though I haven't discovered the entire map yet. Geographically, would Louth be near Lincoln? Or in Lincolnshire area? Or unrelated and you're just asking in general? And yes, I have my hood up because I caught a chill. It will pass soon. Since I did burn through a lot of my upgrade materials not long ago. You were literally just taking me there. Why can it now not be reached? And what is this? Ah, this must be the sleeping guy. Bolded note, stranger, if you're reading this, you have either found me asleep or killed me and stole from my corpse. If it be the first, I regret this annoyance and ask that you return me to my wife in Grimsby, village to the north by the shoreline of Lincolnshire. If it be the second, I hope you slip and fall down the sheerest of cliffs. That's funny. Nope, found the guy. Okay. I will return him home, but I want to synchronize first so I can get back here easily. Take care of whatever's actually here. In real life, it's roughly 26 miles east of Lincoln and roughly 16 miles south of Grimsby. It's your hometown. Alright, we'll have to look here in a minute. Because synchronizing here should illuminate this entire area, actually. Well, not illuminate, but, you know, show it all on my map. So we should be able to see any other towns. Not what I wanted to do. Not how I wanted that to go, but that's okay. We shall survive. I guess I should sing it properly. I will survive. Gotta kill the camera for these because they're just cool. Ooh, legendary animal too. I have to get that also, and there's that. Okay. Now we're looking for Lout, so it would be roughly 16 miles south of Grimsby. There's Grimsby, Spittlegate, Ealdorman's Overlook, Caste of Lupus, the Lindsay Mill. Yeah, obviously, if it's not old enough to have been in there, St. Helens, something, and I have no idea if Lout would be. There's a settlement of some sort that I haven't discovered quite yet. Bolingbrock. Roaring Meg Spring, Old Lincolnscire. So here's Lincoln. So 26 miles east. So it would be somewhere in here, I would think. If it were. And I haven't ridden directly through there, but it doesn't look like it. So it doesn't look like it's in the game. Sorry. It dates back to the Bronze Age. Well, it should be in there then. Doesn't appear to be in here, but it should be. If it's that old. Or I haven't discovered it yet. It's just possible. Assuming I need to go in here to get this legendary animal or to discover something. Sorry, Noel. I'll make sure I ride through the area just to see if it's a case if I hadn't discovered it yet. Because it would be cool if your hometown was in the game, I think. Ah. Is there anything else in here? Okay.
Whelp by trolls.
What? Where? I'm assuming it's out here. Yep. And in Meta, here's another thing that they added. You know, it's legendary animals, so different areas have these, so it's just another kind of boss battle. There are other ones in addition to the legendary animals, too. Yeah. Hello, now that we're in a fight scene and everything, everybody let me know if everything looks okay. Make sure it's not stuttering or anything like that. Since I'm using a different encoder. Oh, it's calling other wolves, that's fun. Get off. All good? Thank you, thank you. Because I can't always tell on my TV, because my TV's not a high-end TV, so sometimes the stuttering is simply just the limits of the refresh rate of the TV, I think. Because, like, it looks stuttery, but on the TV in my room, but that, you know, doesn't look stuttery in my OBS window, so I'm hoping it's fine. Shit, no. Ah. It's a huge wolf. Literally bigger than I am. Also not the first massive wolf we fought in the game. Because there was Loki's son who was a wolf. When we were in Asgard. Where'd it go? It's calling friends again. Shit. Didn't think they could interrupt me when it was actually going like that. Obviously, I was wrong about that. Everything is good here. No? Okay, cool. I suspected it was my TV, but just wanted to make sure it was my TV and not the stream being stuttery or anything. Shit! As I click off screen. Sorry, I didn't mean to click off screen there. Clicked into the OBS window and changed the scene. Shit. God, come on. No. Ah. Sorry, I clicked off again. Christ. Sorry, I clicked off again. Super annoying that I'm doing that. I'm sorry. In my case, it's because this game doesn't it crashes if you run it in full screen. So I have to run it in borderless, which means my mouse can go to other screens, which sometimes means it's clicking something in OBS, which is super flippin' annoying. We have another bot pop in? Probably. God almighty, there we go. Sorry, it kept happening repeatedly there. I guess my mouse just kind of got stuck over there. I kept bringing it over and it kept going back, but damn. I wish I could figure out a way to lock my mouse, at least in the scene. Didn't mean to have my camera off the whole time either. Oh, that might have been a errant click on my part too. Okay, I wish I could figure out a way to lock my mouse on this screen when I'm playing the game. You know, I have to play it in borderless. Thank you, Noel, thank you. I didn't know if I was gonna have to repeat that or not. Because I'm still not great with the spear. Okay. So I started using it, I think, the last time I played. So a few fights with it, but I do like it. I'm not sure I'm gonna keep it going just because it's not my favorite, but alright, I hear the artifact. I'm assuming it's our own artifact. Well, they're usually there to break something open for me. And it was. Eivor, get down there. Nice. Octavian or Octavius, whatever his name is going to be very, very happy when I come back with this many artifacts. Is there anything else about that I need to get? And underneath, I synchronized, got the legendary animal. Thank you, Anmita, much appreciated. It was definitely not the easiest of fights. Tougher legendary animals. Actually, that's only the second set of the legendary animals I've taken out. Or one. The last one I think was a pack, if I remember correctly. Guess I should get that, and then back to Grimsby, because that's where his wife is. Because, yeah, it requested that I take him back to his wife in Grimsby, so that is what we shall do. And he's just snoring away. Not a care in the world. Welcome back, Ancient. Glad to have you back, as always. Did anyone go boom yet? Not that I know of. I skewered some people. I didn't make anyone go boom, though. Mainly because this game doesn't have much instances of going boom. Many instances of going boom. I talk good.
Oh, you are the one with the big nose, not me.
No. Where's his wife?
A man who falls asleep at any moment. How did you last this long?
There you go.
I found him asleep beneath a tree. He's unharmed.
My poor Bjarti. I'm so glad he's all right. You saved his life.
Luck was with him. No hungry wolves or roaming bandits. The note he carries is helpful, but he must have more caution. He may not be so lucky the next time.
Yeah, since nothing seems to wake him up at all.
He wakes, and when he does,
I will belt him.
That is a start.
Ooh, it's your kind of girl.
Farewell.
Ancient.
I can breathe again. You're all right.
I can finally breathe again.
I was filled with worry.
Were you? Actually, she did seem like she was. Ancient, what the? And Mita, it happened to you one day, you overslept and you didn't hear either alarm going off and or the phone calls. Oof, yeah, it's rough when that happens. I mean, we've all had it happen, I'm sure, but it's always rough. Ancient, you thought you were pressing the red button, you disconnected the red button. Oh, well, see, that's why it doesn't work anymore. No one disconnected it. You need to figure out where you disconnected it and fix it. Then maybe it'll work again. Then maybe you can make people go boom. At least with the press of a button. Which, one way or another, is usually how it happens, I think. Heavy damage. Okay, so I can see what this opens up. For shits and giggles. Okay, so that'll be a good one. But that's the one that I want. You're the one that I want. Pretty sure that, yeah, that almost has to take me there. Okay. So I can fast travel back to Grimsby, and I can fast travel back to here. So I can easily get back here to go discover the rest of this stuff, so I think we'll fast travel back here. And continue on with the quest story arc. And then we'll go back and do some exploring after that, because I want to make sure we finish the arc today. And I do have about another hour I can play, because I do have an appointment today, so I can't play for too much longer. Immediately when you woke up, you weren't sure where you were. You were in such a deep sleep. Oh god, I hate that. It happens to me every now and again. So when I used to travel constantly for work, there were times where I was just like, you know, I'd be out of town, so I didn't have any, you know, I'd be going back to an empty hotel room, so sometimes you'd work, you know, 12, 16-hour days a week, and I'd just fall asleep, and it had been a rough week, and wake up and forget what city I'm in, or tired, go back to the hotel, and sometimes I was in the same city multiple weeks and in the same hotel in just a different room, and I'd be trying to like go to the, like it'd be Monday night and I'd be all tired and I'd be trying to go to the room that I was in the week before. Why isn't my keyword? Oh, son of a bitch. You know, luckily nobody ever opened the door and they're like, oh, but so I can understand that very much, very much. Alright, and we will continue on, but before we do... Uh-oh, Ancient's gonna spank Noel. Be careful, Noel may be happy about that. That may not be much of a threat. That may be more of like a promise versus a threat sort of scenario. But I need another quick BRB, so I am going to do that. I will leave you the tune as always, and as I say, don't go anywhere. Well, if you do, come back, because we'll get back on with the, this story arc here as soon as I get back. Talking to Acha. Don't go anywhere. And I'm back. And I still think... I had my camera for a second. I still think this looks a lot like Baldur from God of War. It's not supposed to be, I'm certain of that, but... makes sense for dealing with same line of gods and such. Okay, so is there anything else I need to get in here first? She's right there. Can I get this armor? Let's see whether or not I can get to it before I talk to her. Also has
Well
one
met. Informate. My prices are competitive.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you for the welcome back. Tell me where another ingot
The
is.
spot I'll mark on your map. A place I know.
Since I'm always needing more ingots, gonna track that for the moment. It's hard to say where it is, really. Let me try and get that armor real quick, see where it is before we progress the quest. If I can't get it somewhat readily, then let's progress the quest and move on.
This place is heavily guarded.
Mm-hmm.
Go, my eyes.
Usually are. Actually, it's not that heavily guarded. Back there is. Or up there is. Here isn't. Didn't expect to get in here quite that easily. I'm not gonna lie. Goggle lock bracers, that's right. I haven't been a fan of them. Is the wealth on one of them? Where is it? Okay, I'm confused about that one, but it's alright. Bugger off. If you're reading this, know that your intentions in entering my home are shameful. What kind of person thinks they can simply peruse someone's belongings while they are away? A beggar, maybe a bandit, or a heathen, that's who. Filth, in other words. I regret to inform you that you'll find nothing here because I have been damned sure of it. You are not more clever than I, so hang your head and walk away. Salvage whatever pride you have left. Right. So... I already found the armor in here. Where was the other thing?
What do you see? Yeah, it's on one of these guys.
I wasn't planning on starting a fight here. Oop, hang on a second. I need to show that message. And take care of a couple of bots, because Buffy ran an errand. There we go. Bots are gone. See you when you get back, Noel. Perfect. Okay, that's taken care of. I've also got an order member here. In Lincoln's Town Hall. Kill this son of a bitch. Is he really by himself? Seems strange. I feel like I should kill him before the thing here. Score.
The first man I killed for my order, I cried and wept after trying to hold back the tears. But I told myself, I am merely acting upon a foretold destiny, navigating the whim of greater gods. My actions are simply pebbles.
Pebbles that wash away in the surf, as harmless as dust.
Pebbles were once bedrock, as were you.
Guess that's one way to help himself sleep at night. Yeah, buddy. Another one bites the dust. And we found out something about the sickle. He's in Essex. Sussex. Shire. Chestershire. Ooh, we got another thing about the liar. He's a man, brown hair with a brown mustache and goatee, spent some of his time browsing in the market. Taken from the billhook. Remember billhook? The oath we swore, you and I, our loyalty to the liar and all he represents, the ash spear. Nice. Alright, so that should prevent him from causing any problems with the whole process here. Now we'll go talk to her, bypassing the guards, since I'm still not welcome here, which is kind of odd under the circumstances. Not that I'm really welcome any places. Game, now that I think about it, but Lincoln must be a pretty big town, because there's just constantly one of those here, even though it's not like necessarily the most built up or size-wise the biggest.
Is everything ready?
The Shire Moot will soon begin. Will you join us, Eivor? We'd be comforted by your presence.
I think we should do it.
Yes, I'm curious to see this Shire Moot for myself. I will follow. When will the vote begin, Abbess?
12 able lords of Lincolnshire have already cast their stones, but they have reached a tie. 4 votes for each man. It now falls to you to break this impasse.
What?
Me? By whose order?
You've earned the trust of our 3 candidates, it seems. Even our bishop has found a certain fondness for your hardy spirit.
I'm curious. That's for sure. That may or may not be true. I'm just curious as
It's
to
an
what she's gonna
important vote
say.
for your people. How would you counsel my vote?
I value competent and righteous leadership, not foolish friends in high seats.
Anyone but Hunwald, you mean?
I love Hunwald as I love my own kin. But I would not put a stone in his care without fearing for the safety of both. I pray that God guides your vote today, and not the devil, as I fear.
Guess I should have known it was gonna fall to me, but still. Shire Mood invitation. This letter confirms the death of... Okay, council request for presence. Okay. Don't need to read that.
Grim, good to see you again.
A hearty hello, Drenger. Seems Britain is getting quite used to the idea of Danes stalking her shores.
Where do you fall in this contest, Grim? Alfgar is a friend of yours, is he not?
He is, and a good man as well. But I cast my stone for the bishop.
The bishop? That's an odd strategy.
These Christians are easy to nudge about. So desperate they are to avoid a good fight, they'll agree to most anything a Dane says.
Interesting point. Don't trust the bishop.
Will return the house of the ferocious swan to its former glory.
Bishop.
Eivor, I must thank you for your fearless participation in our moot.
I'm surprised to hear you vouched for me, Bishop.
I surprised myself, to be honest. But I felt it would be a good test of God's faith in my judgment. Under my guidance, this Shire is crawling back from a decade of lawlessness. God knows the love that lives in my heart for the people of Lincolnshire. I pray now that he guides your hand accordingly.
Quite a gambit, Bishop. Mad enough to work, it may be.
Well then, I thank you, for what it's worth. God go with you.
This is a very difficult decision. The only one I don't distrust is Hunwald.
How fare you, Lord?
My prayers are fervent and my will is strong, Eivor. If I am Ealdorman, I will bring joy to this Shire.
There is more to good leadership than merrymaking. You must be strong and stern and willing to take risks.
Of course, of course. Strength and wisdom and fortitude and all that. I shall rise above the peat moss of mediocrity. Have no fear.
That is good to hear.
Okay. I'm not more reassured by any means. I'm not sure who this
King
is.
Ceolwulf's attendant, aren't you?
Yes.
Aye. The king sends his love and support. Whatever happens here today shall have his full blessing.
He's learning fast. Good man.
That didn't tell me much of anything.
How are you, Lord?
Have I heard aright? That you have come to break us from our deadlock?
I have, Lord. Have you any advice before I vote?
Lord Hundbeor was a bold and honest man, if somewhat reckless. I see the same qualities in his son. Therefore, Hunwald is my man.
So Hunwald is where I've been thinking I would go the whole time, but cool crown on her head. I think it's a
Good
her.
evening, Alfgar.
Eivor, I hope it's not untoward of me to solicit your support, but I do need it. The vote is closer than a cat's whisker.
It is a difficult choice, Alfgar. Know that I won't make it lightly.
Good, good. But let me say unreservedly that I am the man who will lead Lincolnshire into progress and victory.
I do not doubt your convictions, Lord.
He's a very... He's a politician. Hunwald's the only one that I trust. Not necessarily to be competent so much as just... not over-corrupted in any way. So,
free men,
after all
free
that,
possible futures.
Which of these sad puppets will dance best when you call upon them?
It is not for myself I must cast the stone, but for my clan. Who will serve us best in a time of true need?
You can never be certain where you stand in another's heart. Choose only for yourself.
All three have strengths and weaknesses.
Okay, so the bishop I just flat out don't trust. Welcome back, Noel. Good, you're here. You can help me make the decision between the bishop, Alfgar, and Hunwald. Yeah, I don't... Alfgar is too much of a politician. I don't trust him. I think Hunwald will call when we need him to help save Sigurd and everything. Screw what Odin says of voting for my own self. Like, if I wanted to vote the self-serving way, I think it would be Alfgar, because he does nothing but kiss my ass. The only one that doesn't really kiss my ass is Hunwald. He just asked me for help. Which then brings me back to thinking I should go with him. Mita, you'd hope. You don't know anything about the game. All good, man. And I'm not going with the bishop. I just don't trust him. Yeah, I'm going with Hunwald.
Hunwald is not the most cunning or clever, but he has heart and spirit. Both go a long way in times of need.
I want to see what Eivor has to say about them.
The bishop can be stuffy and wallows in Christian piety, but he is wisest of the three and has already proven himself. Though tinged with arrogance, Alfgar is competent and wealthy. He'd be a good Ealdorman, but a faithful ally?
Hunwald's... I don't think they're married, but his love is a Dane who seems sensible. I trust Hunwald the most, which is who I want to go with. I just don't trust the bishop, even though we say he's proven himself, and he kind of has, but I think it's... yeah, I'm going with Hunwald. He's the only one that's not trying to win my favor to any extent. He just asked me for help to get access to his dad, who he didn't know was dead. Yeah, Hunwald.
Hunwald is not the most cunning or clever,
Hunwald
but he has
it
heart
is.
and spirit. Both go a long way in times of need. Lead your Shire with pride, ferocious swan.
We'll see how this goes. See if it was a good or bad decision.
Lawful Shire moot, that the Ealdorman of Lincolnshire shall be son of our dear and departed Lord Hundbjorn, Lord Hunwald of Lincolnshire.
Don't make me regret it, kid.
I...
Hey, Hey, Sassy.
Say,
Welcome.
I thank you. Deeply, madly, humbly. What more can I say? I don't know. I miss my father. I'd sooner see him standing here than... Well, I will do my best. For each and every one of you.
Let us all raise our
See that, I believe.
a toast to our new Ealdorman. As all well know, this Shiremoot's decision is not final, but advisory. It now falls to our newly anointed King Ceolwulf to ratify our choice. To this end, we need not worry. Ceolwulf is a friend to Saxon and Dane alike.
I knew it.
The results.
I knew I made the right decision.
Noble friend, Arthelswith.
The septic rot has overtaken this Shire. A sickness for which there is only one cure.
Your Grace! What is this?
Yep, knew I couldn't trust that piece of shit. And they killed Eivor.
Nobles of Lincolnshire, stand fast!
For the glory of the ancients, leave none alive!
Yep, I knew that son of a bitch was an ancient. I knew it.
Steel yourself, Hunwald.
Knew I couldn't trust him.
Mother of God!
Steady, Ealdorman! Grab any arm you can! Suffer for that! Lovely sinner!
Deliver us from this evil! Damn you! Men of Lincolnshire, stand firm! Defend your Ealdorman! Kill these traitors!
Son of a bitch. Ah, I'm so happy in my decision. I knew I made the right one.
Is this how their god welcomes a new Ealdorman?
Nope, because that's not their god. Oops, I didn't mean to kill the civilian. My bad. No, stop hitting civilians. Oh my god. Alright. Alright, I think I avoided desynchronization there.
Bastard bishop. What's his endgame?
It's hard to say.
This one's gone. Find those who still draw breath. Polish your ass, Hunwald. Ealdorman's seat is yours. As your war council, I suggest you waste no time in catching this grief tosser. He won't be far.
We should first bury our dead, no?
No.
That choice is yours to make, Ealdorman.
Yes. Yes, of course. We'll bury our dead, then raise a fear.
Well, that's a bad decision, but... Alright, so he's not making me...
I am at a loss for words. A trusted man of the cloth.
too confident in my decision, but... can't decide at the moment.
I will pray for these martyrs, and tend to the remaining wounded, until the last man walks free.
Be well, Archer.
And you, Eivor. May God, or the gods, protect you.
Alright, so... Archer wasn't bad, but...
The Valkyries have little to choose from. So many innocents cut down.
Herefrith, the bog rat, the shit-eater. The devil has him, that's plain to see.
Bloody murderer. Oh, Shire. What
Murder and then some.
my heaven waits.
Speak to the new Ealdorman. Alright. Thanks for, the well wishes and telling me good call. Nolan Sassy. Yep, I knew I couldn't trust that bastard. Bishop Herefrith has fled to Encast and holed up at a fortress with his most loyal guards. Eivor sets out to confront him with the help of some friends. So maybe we won't complete the Lincolnscire Arc tonight. Health, light attack damage, and then next will be some stun, and then hopefully getting us over here. Armor rune. Three order medallions, I think I need 5. This looks like a neck, breasts, going down to torso is what that tattoo actually looks like. Just saying. Bishop Herefrith, find and assassinate the Cozier. Priost Herefrith the Cozier. The Cozier was approached by a member of the Order when he was only a young churchgoer. He found purpose in spreading their message throughout Wessex before reaching the rank of Priost, at which point he returned to his home of Lincolnshire, a land absent of authority and direction. There he took advantage of a fragile political hierarchy and gained power over the disenfranchised, using them to fulfill the Order's agenda. Until I came along. Herefrith's proclamation. Herefrith proclaimed his allegiance to the Order during an attack following the Shire Moot. Now we're gonna kill that son of a bitch. There's all kinds of stuff over there too. Alright. Making our way downtown. Yep, said I shouldn't be persona non grata around here anymore. That'll at least be helpful. We'll see if that actually holds true, but... the music's definitely more ominous now. Yeah, well, I don't like his decision to bury the dead before going after Herefrith. I think I still made the right decision between him and Aelfrith. Obviously, Herefrith was a bit of a terrible decision because he was an Order member. And I've been suspecting that all along. Ah, good. Yes, the soldiers aren't attacking me. I can freely run around here finally. I've been kind of fucked up if I couldn't, considering I'm someone that put the current leader in charge. Hours prior.
Attack, and in broad daylight. The hatred that eats at that man must be ravenous.
What news, Hunwald?
We've learned that Herefrith rode for the fort at Annicastre following the massacre. I have assembled a field there. Quite a large one, in fact. They eagerly await your orders, Eivor.
You mean your orders, Ealdorman?
Ah, yes, that's right. My orders. Which are what, exactly?
Who can say? Ride with me to your camp and we'll find out together.
So he may not be competent, but at least he...
was a friend of my father's and always so dear to me. I don't understand what possessed him.
He invoked the name of an ancient order before his men attacked. I know exactly what possessed him.
Do you?
It's not a story for now.
This will send waves of disgust through all the parishes of Mercia. Herefrith is a new and ugly stain on the bishopric.
Your Christ was an interesting man, if a little soft. But stranger still, I've met so few Christians like him.
Today has been a boon,
That's
Eivor.
the interesting thing.
Everything, I now know my father's spirit still burns within me. It's thanks to you I know this. When songs are sung of the day Lincolnshire was saved, your name will ripple through every stanza.
Don't be hasty, Hunwald. One verse of our song remains unsung. The din of battle beckons.
You pagans and your appetite for battle. I certainly don't share it. I worry what diabolical feast the bishop has in store.
Don't let that poxy bishop worry you. With Eivor beside us, he'll be victuals before long. How has Atcha taken all this? She and Herevrik were so close.
She must feel as though the devil himself attacked her monastery. The poor lady.
We spoke briefly. Her spirits were low, but her word carried on.
The men of Lincolnshire! Remember it! My ancestors fought Gladdener.
Here's the camp, do you see? The Feared will soon be ready for action.
Give them mead and let them rest. There is hard fighting ahead.
Which point are you saying is interesting, Noel? Just with the delay, so it's hard to say exactly which point you're talking about. Speak with the Capitan. Is that at the fortress there? But yeah, I know exactly what possessed him. The Order of the Ancients. Bear with me while I eat a bite of Twix.
Our warsmith has arrived. The Feards are ready to fight.
Warsmith?
Chieftain Eivor, can we win this fight with the men you see assembled here?
If they fight with the bravery of double their number, we may.
And is there room in your Valhalla for a ferocious swan?
Of course. Let fly your glorious banner.
Are we ready then?
Oh, so few Christians act like Christ. Yeah, it's a very interesting point. Like, we don't often put it exactly that way, but it's an excellent point. Excuse me while I take this drink. Welcome back, Ancient. Welcome back. Did you not stream yesterday? You might have had things going on. I mean, it is New Year's. People have plans and things. I mean, obviously I've got COVID, so I can't go anywhere. I literally can't leave the house, so I'm staying here. Why is the encoder overloaded all of a sudden? It's strange. Yeah, let me check something real quick. Oh, Darth's taking the week off? Okay. Well, that makes sense. Thank you, Ancient. So far, it's okay. What is it was Tuesday, I think I tested positive. Basically, I feel like I have a head cold and a chest cold. But not like a horrible one. So it's like the chest cold aspect might sound scary, but Yeah, I'm alright so far. Hang on, let me block the bot. You were hoping to blow Darth up? Well, I guess no such luck this week. Let's begin the assault.
We attack now. Ready to defeat.
Our first task will be to breach the outer wall. Then we deal with the troops inside.
Okay, I think it was just a rough patch in the cutscene. I think we're fine now. Or maybe not. That seems to have fixed it, I think. Looks like it was just a strange cutscene being buggy. Because I could see it was starting to get jittery there on the feed.
To me, holy warriors of Lincolnshire!
The best way to breach is with a battering ram. I should help it along.
Indeed. Oh, there it is.
Let's hit them hard!
Onward!
Shields!
Looks like everything's back to normal now.
Look out! Take cover!
Damn, another bot. Thank you, Amita. Appreciate it. But yeah, I'm really damn doing alright.
Take cover! Right!
Man.
Look out! Grace!
Initiate strike.
Arrows incoming! Shield!
Okay, so this is a different kind of battering ram than we've had before. Okay. Okay. Thus far, they've all been the kind where you just push it fast.
Watch out! The gate is down! Leave the ram! We don't need it!
Sorry, I can't help with the bots on here. No worries, Noel. I'll take care of it here in a little bit. Grand.
Need to find a way past that palisade. An explosion could do it. Or I can try hitting it with a springbolt.
Alright, an explosion it is. Okay, that's not a big enough explosion. Hitting it with a springbolt next. Granted, I see the oil container down there now, but... There we go. Oh, I missed.
You come here often?
Nope, my first time. Just thought I'd drop in. Occasionally, I get to press Gray's button for myself. Damn it! Shoot the links to lower the drawbridge. Alright, I can do that. That needs to be freed? Okay. You guys are on it? Good to know. Oh, I've been in. I have been through here.
Can't outrun me!
I'm not trying to outrun anybody. Not even close.
Gods! Hereford has gone mad!
What did he do now?
You, point me to the bishop. No one else need die today.
He's in the chapel there, hiding away. Scabrous coward.
Let no one leave that church without facing judgment.
Tabas and Feli sono tumuit armis venit pluviali.
Find and assassinate the bishop, okay.
God won't let us lose.
I don't know about God, but I won't let us lose.
Must be blocked from the other side.
Of course it is. Every door in England is blocked from the other side. Irrefutable fact.
Together, lads, we have this.
You know what?
Won't survive, fool.
Do it.
Take this.
There. Fucking Christ.
Coming for you. Get behind if you can. God damn it. Now. We have this. Time to die.
Alright. I will find and assassinate him if I can fucking get a break in these guys attacking me for long enough, for God's sakes.
What's my lead?
They're everywhere, man. The bishop has a lot of assholes on his side. There we go, now I can get in. Really? There's two of you and one of him. Why can't you just kill him? Kill him!
Shoot the target! Shoot it!
Clicking off screen, then you're getting old. Somebody else kill him.
The other side must be barred.
Follow my lead. To respite, Lord, please. Our battle is lost.
Hang on a second. Let me fix everything here. Let's go away. Wait, wrong one. Noel has been further knighted.
Blindside the idiot!
Letter from the instrument, the robes you wear. Okay. For fuck's sake.
Dominus autum supplementum alpha.
What was the question mark, Noel? No problem. The only reason I hadn't, there's you and E, the only reason you aren't mods already are simply because I get confused with the blue names, so now I'm gonna call you, like, I get hit Gray and Buffy confused enough in chat because they're both blue. Noel has the power! The robes you wear are but a costume, a lure to win the people's trust. Think nothing of your soul or salvation. You have the truth, the shadows have dripped away, and now you see the light of the world. Take comfort in that, and kill all who impede you, the instrument. That sounds about right. I mean, sounds about right for what he would believe anyway. Letter to King Ceolwulf, Lord King, you will forgive my bluntness, but I demand your aid. Lincolnshire is facing a great threat, and it is one that you help permeate. It is your duty to now see its end. The Dane Eivor must be stopped. You forged a path forward for the heathens. This is your failure, but you can make it right. God will forgive you, but you must act now. Bishop Herefrith. Don't think that went over too well with Ceolwulf. If it did, well, that's a problem. Wait, was there something else there to read? Letter from Father H. Your methods are brash and your violence is brazen. In seizing control of the Shire by force, you will turn the people against the one institution that gives them hope. Desist and make no more noise in Lincolnshire. Draw no more attention to yourself and await my further orders. To disobey means death. Okay, so he pissed off the order too because he fucked up. Time for you to run, Ancient. Nah.
That's enough!
What? Where did you suddenly come from? Just die. Holy shit, he hung a nun. Or she hung herself. That's just fucked up. Not that I'm surprised, he's a sick, evil, twisted bastard. Just... Okay, door key. Nothing else down here. There it is. I was like, I didn't miss him in there. There wasn't anywhere to miss him. What the fuck's that all about? Do I not talk to him? I guess not. Seems like there'd be something to say. I mean, there'll be the cutscene that comes every time we kill an Order member.
I died the day I hid behind these robes, this cross. To bring the light of my order to a wider view, I debased myself. Clawed my way to the top of this common religion, full of common men. I should have lived as the ancients did.
That's the folly of mankind, Herefrith. We wallow in our failures, like happy pigs in a sty of shit. You should have learned to enjoy it.
Well put, really. Yeah, you're right, Noel. He probably did have her hung, didn't do it himself, because he wouldn't have the stones to do it himself, I'm sure. Good point. Nonetheless, that's another order member down, and we will speak to Hunwald.
Eivor, is the
Oh,
bishop
yeah.
dead?
He bled too little and talked too much. Now he's gone.
I won't miss him. But Atcha will need some time to grieve.
A lot of weight on those shoulders all of a sudden. Be honest with
Lincolnshire
him.
is yours to lead, Ealdorman. The hardest fight begins now.
The din of battle still rings in my ears. I think I now know what it means to be a leader.
Good.
I would ask a favor, if I could.
Yeah.
Name it.
As Ealdorman, my life may be a dangerous one. For a time, anyway. Would you allow my Swanborough to take refuge in your settlement? At least until I feel all danger has passed.
Of course.
We'd be happy to have her.
Although I kind of hope she would protect
Thank
you, but...
my sturdy Norse berserker. The mead halls of my shire will be lonely without you stomping about.
Our people are bonded now. We must look out for one another.
kind of figured that was coming.
Blast it. I am a horror with goodbyes.
It'll do for now.
That was cute.
Now it seems the wind calls me back to Ranvi. Best tell her the good news.
The Lay of Hunwald. And as advertised in the title, the Lincolnscire Arc is completed. There's still stuff left in Lincolnshire, but we completed the arc. I was hoping I wasn't doing a false advertising, since I knew I had a hard stop starting here in just a couple of minutes because of an appointment, but
hard to do when they stay
I was
just
pretty
out
sure
of
we'd
range
get
and
it.
fill you with arrows.
I can't believe I survived that.
I mean this with the utmost love, my friend. Neither can I.
The blood and splinters
You awkwardly
flying
Irish
through the
guy.
air, the blood and viscera. Absolutely poetic.
Stomach turning, Liso.
Take deep breaths. Perhaps I can find you a jar to take the edge off.
That's funny. Alright, so there's still some nominal wealth to get there. I mean, there's still a bunch of stuff for me to discover around here in Lincolnshire. But that will be for another day. Because as I was saying, I do have an appointment here in a few minutes. Well, 23 to be exact, but I do need to eat a snack, if not lunch, first. Sorry. When I lean forward like this, it's weird with the camera. I haven't figured it out yet. But anyway, yeah, thanks everybody for hanging out. It was a fun New Year's Eve stream. I had a really good time. I always love playing this game. I always love hanging out with my friends, you guys. You guys make it a lot more fun with the chat and conversation. And yeah, we had at least one new face in here today. So welcome, welcome. Hopefully we'll see you again. And Anmita, thank you for coming by. Good luck in the new year with finding a new job. I know how that goes because I am also looking for one myself. Because I currently do not have one either. So I understand. You take care as well. Ancient, Noel, thank you for coming by. Noel, enjoy your newfound knighted power. Let's see. Who else? Buffy, Sassy, thank you for coming by. I feel like I'm missing somebody here or there, but Ancient, If I didn't say Ancient yet, thank you, Ancient. But yeah, everybody have a happy, healthy, safe New Year. Also, I will be streaming again later. That's the plan, Escape and I. I'm not sure what we're streaming yet. It might be Phasmo, it might be Gears 5, or, you know, aka Deathfest. Potentially for both of those. Or we might do something else fun. We haven't decided yet. But he and I will be live again later this evening, since obviously I'm quarantined and I can't leave the house, and he is not planning to leave the house. So stay tuned. Watch our Discord or Twitter for those. Discord link is in chat. Let me and pop it in chat again. There we go. Yeah, check out the Discord. You'll get notified when we are going live and with our plans. Also pop my Twitter link into chat. That way you can keep up with me. It's probably the second best way. And, you know, if you're so inclined and want to catch up with the Assassin's Creed Valhalla playlist, you can do that. Catch up. I know people were trying to decide if they want to get Odyssey. Might help you decide if you want to get Valhalla. I think it's a great game. I think it's a lot of fun. If you like the ARPG-esque type of game, open world, it's a lot of fun. Also playing the Ascent. Check that out. That's a lot of fun. That's a really great game that needs a lot more attention. But yeah, so I am not late for my appointment here in a few minutes. I am going to leave. So once again, thank you everybody. Take care, stay safe, stay healthy, be excellent to each other, and I will see you all later tonight for the later New Year's Eve stream. Until then, happy New Year's Eve. Until then, that was redundant. Night, everybody.